All right, we'll be getting started here with the Safety Services and Licensing Committee tonight. Is that better? And Council President, if I could have the roll.
Thank you, Chair. Councilmember Renzulli. Councilmember Riley.
Present.
Council Vice President Ferry.
Present.
Council President Paplaskas, I'm here. Council Member Jermaine.
Present.
Councilmember Vargas. Councilmember Campopiano.
Present.
And just to everybody to note at home, our city clerk is at home, so bear with me this evening. I will be taking the role as best I can.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I will entertain a motion to dispense with the reading of last month's minutes and approve those minutes.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none. Council President, please take the roll.
Councilman Riley.
Yes.
Council Vice President Ferry.
Yes.
Councilmember Jermaine.
Yes.
Councilmember Campopiano.
Yes.
And I'm a yes.
And there's no committee business carried over from last time. At this time, I would ask the public if there's anything on this docket that they would like to be heard on, either for or against, please feel free to come forward and give your name and address and we'll hear you. And we'll start with anyone in chambers first and then move on to anyone that might be on Zoom. So if there's anybody in the chambers that would like to be heard on any matters on the docket tonight, please feel free to address the podium. Is there anyone at home that would like to address the council tonight?
Anyone at home could just raise their hand. They would like to address the council. I see no public comment.
Chair, are you taking this on a one-by-one basis or are you going to just do a blanket public hearings? Is anybody here for any of the items? Is that what this is?
I suppose for the new ones, we can do them on a case-by-case basis.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't think it matters as long as you're clear and offer public comment. That's fine.
Okay. But moving on to the public hearings for a Class A liquor license transfer from J&J Gasparo, Oaklawn Liquors, Inc. to J&J Gasparo's Oaklawn Liquors, Inc., doing business as J&J Gasparo's Oaklawn Liquors. Could the applicants come forward?
Through the chair.
Yes.
Hi, this is Rose. Just for a point of information, the Class A liquor license transfer, the agenda, there was a scrivener's error on the who is being transferred from. I don't have a file, it's in the council chambers, but I believe it's Oaklawn Discount Liquors, Inc., doing business as Gasparo's Oaklawn Liquors, Inc., and they're being transferred to J&J Gasparo's. So there was a scrivener's errors on the transfer roll listed on the agenda, but the ad was correct.
All right. Thank you very much. And if the applicant could let us know what they'd like to do.
Mr. Chairman, members of the board, my name is David Igliozzi. I'm an attorney here in Cranston at 926 Park Avenue. My clients are J&J Gasparo. The principals are here tonight. The application's been duly filed, duly noticed. All conditions on the checklist have been met. And I've reviewed that with the clerk on 2 days ago. You have your insurance certificate, you have the applicant's background check, you have a tax check on all the usual things that you normally see and require. The applicants are here to answer any questions, but this is just a transfer of a liquor license in an existing location from the existing owner to the two principals who have been operating in that business for over 25 years. So the two, they are now trying to become owners of the liquor business that they've been running for 25 years.
Thank you. Is anyone in the public like to be heard for or against this? Anyone on Zoom that would like to be heard for or against this, please raise your hand.
See no public comment.
I'll entertain a motion.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Is there any discussion? Seeing none. Council President, please take the roll.
Vice Chair Riley,
Yes.
Council Vice President Ferry,
Yes.
Councilmember Jermaine,
Yes.
Councilmember Vargas, Councilmember Campo Piano,
Yes.
and I vote yes.
Thank you very much for your time and consideration. On behalf of my clients, they appreciate it very much. It's a great opportunity for them to continue to work here in Cranston. I think they're very proud to do that for you.
Thank you very much. Next on the agenda is for an extended hours license for food and fuel for 24 hours. Is the applicant present? Thank you. If you can tell us what you're seeking to do. And you're looking for an extended hours license?
Hours, yes.
Okay, and what are you looking to do?
Because we do normally around we close 12 o'clock, but they're so very busy in that time. The rest of them store all close in 10 o'clock. So we try to open it extended hours, but 24 hours.
Is there anyone from the public that would like to be heard for or against this in chambers? Is there anyone on Zoom that would like to be heard from the public for or against this? Please raise your hand.
No public comment.
I will entertain a motion.
Motion to approve? Second?
Before we get into discussion, is there anyone from the police office that would like to be heard on this? Do they have anyone from the administration? We'll open it up for discussion.
I have a question to the chair. Do you have any experience running a business open 24 hours a day?
Yes.
Where would that be?
So we would usually with we have no problem in open 24. We have experienced the same people we hiring. We have the. Yeah, we have experienced people to work for the 24 hours, and we have experience for 24 hours.
Would you be working any of those hours yourself overnight?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You are.
Are there other 24-hour locations in your vicinity where your business is?
No. There's a 7-Eleven, there's a 24 hours across the street after the bridge.
Council President, just a question for you. Do the police usually look into these? I remember we had another one a few months ago, and they weighed in as to whether or not how they felt about it.
Sometimes they do. I don't see anybody here from the police department this evening, and I didn't receive any correspondence from them. Sir, are you near McDonald's on Cranston Street?
Yeah.
Okay, I think the McDonald's is 24 hours, and I'm not sure if the Cumberland Farms is or not. So I think there are some 24-hour businesses nearby. And I think Coffee Bean Express down Cranston Street is 24 hours as well.
Thank you. I don't have any further questions. Any further discussion?
Motion to approve?
Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none. Council President, please take the vote.
Councilman Riley,
Yes.
Councilman Ferry,
Yes.
Councilmember Jermaine,
Yes.
Councilmember Vargas,
Yes.
Councilmember Campo Piano,
Yes.
and I will vote yes. Motion passes.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Good luck.
You're welcome.
Next, we have an extended hours license for McDonald's at 923 Cranston Street, seeking 24 hours. Is the applicant present?
Yes, good evening. My name is David Balducci. I'm one of the owners of the McDonald's on 923 Cranston Street. We acquired it in June. Yes, we acquired the restaurant on June 23rd of this year, and we applied for a permit. It was a little bit of a delay to get in. And at the last meeting, I guess, we found out that there was never a permit to operate this restaurant 24 hours since its inception. And since we purchased it, it's been operating minimum of 10 years on 24 hours. So we're here to respectfully request continued operations at the 24 hours.
Thank you. Is there anyone in the public in chambers that would like to be heard for or against this? Is there anyone on Zoom that would like to be heard in the public for or against this?
No public comment.
I'll entertain a motion.
Motion to approve.
Second,
Any discussion? Yes, Councilwoman Vargas?
Thank you. Through the chair to Mr. Balducci, correct?
Correct.
I'm sorry, can you repeat the type of licensing that you said that you didn't have or that the previous owner didn't have? I was just curious.
I
just
guess there
wanna-
was no permission to operate on extended hours on any basis from our understanding. So we
Okay.
came to the previous, I did not come, my office manager came to the previous meeting. And we received a call the next day and they said that there was no permit, so we needed to apply, which we were caught by surprise, obviously. It's more than 10% of our annual revenue, so it's crucial to our operation.
Thank you. I have no objections, but I was just curious what the licensing was. So thank you for the
Thank you.
specifics.
Any further discussion? Councilman?
Motion to approve.
Yeah, there's a motion on the tables. All right, so no further discussion. Council President, please take the roll.
Councilman Riley,
Yes.
Councilman Ferry,
Yes.
Councilwoman Jermaine,
yes.
Councilwoman Vargas.
Yes.
Councilman Campopiano,
Yes.
and I vote yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
To the chair,
Yes.
Council President, just to make note that Councilwoman Vargas is here and Councilwoman Renzulli is on Zoom.
Okay, thank you.
All right, moving on to a victualling license, the Atwood Group at 261 Atwood Ave. Is the applicant present? How are you, sir?
Good, how are you?
Good. Just name and address for the record.
Randall Scott, 8 Linden Lane, Rehoboth, Mass. 02769.
Thank you. And could you tell the committee what you're looking to do?
We're looking to open up Jersey Mike's Subs Restaurant at 261 Atwood Avenue. And looking to get our victualling license.
Great, thank
I
you.
see some smiles over there.
Is there anyone in the public that, in chambers that would like to be heard for or against this?
I was worried about the McDonald's guys, but
Is there anyone on Zoom that would like to be heard for or against this?
See no public comment.
Seeing none I'll entertain a motion.
Motion to approve.
Any discussion?
I have a question for the applicant through the chair.
certainly.
Yes, Councilman Ferry?
Is this going where the Pizza Hut was supposed to go?
Actually, next door, we're like 2 doors down, I think. There's still a shell there for that store, but it's in the same building.
And what will your hours be of operation?
10 a.m. to 9 p.m., Monday through Sunday.
Good luck.
Thank you. Looking forward to it.
And Council President?
Thank you, Chair. I was going to ask the same questions that Councilman Ferry asked. I'm also the representative for that area. So if you ever have any questions down the road or need anything, feel free to reach out and I'm sure I'll be a customer. So
I'd like to leave my card because we, part of our mission as franchisees is to get involved with the community, do lots of charity fundraising. Our grand opening, we're actually raising money for CCAP. And we have a day of giving every year where we donate 100% of the sales of that day to a selected charity. So
oh, excellent. That sounds wonderful and so glad you're going to be a great community partner with us here in Cranston. And you can pass your card to any of the council members along the rail and we'll save that and certainly appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
call me. That email address is an old one. I've got to get new business cards. I've got as many as you can count.
And any further discussion? Seeing none, thank you. Council President, please take the roll.
Councilman Riley,
Yes.
Councilman Ferry,
Yes.
Councilwoman Jermaine,
Yes.
Councilwoman Vargas,
Yes.
Councilman Campo Piano,
Yes.
and I vote yes. Thank you.
Good luck, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. And moving on to JP Spoonums.
For the
Uh-huh.
chair, this application has been withdrawn.
Oh, all right, thank you. Let's move on to JSC New England Operating LLC, doing business as Burger King at 1155 Pontiac Avenue. The principals here, the applicants. Council President, should we continue this 1 month with notice?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to continue.
There a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, Council President, please take the roll.
Councilman Ferry,
Yes.
Councilman Riley,
Yes.
Councilwoman Jermaine,
Yes.
Councilwoman Vargas,
Yes.
Councilman Campo Piano,
Yes.
and I vote yes.
And next we have KFC at 822 Reservoir Avenue. The principal is the applicant here.
I just gotta say, Chair, I don't think we've ever seen every fast food place come in on the same night.
And no samples.
This is, where's, Wendy's better be on here somewhere.
Should bring samples next time. You can just give us your name and address for the record.
So my name is Sandra Travers. My address is 310 Onset Ave in Wareham, Mass.
All right. And what are you looking to do?
We're just transferring the license from a different franchisee over to us. We bought them out. There's 9 stores, but this is one of them. So we're changing all the licenses over.
Great, thank you. Is there anyone from the public that'd like to be heard for or against this? Is there anyone on Zoom that would like to be heard for or against this?
See no public comment.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, Council President, please take the roll.
Councilman Riley,
Yes.
Councilman Ferry,
Yes.
Councilwoman Jermaine,
Yes.
Councilwoman Vargas, Councilman Campo Piano,
Yes.
and I vote yes.
Thank you. Next, we have Alluring Visions Wellness Center, 1563 Cranston Street. Is the applicant present? Entertain a motion to continue this with notice to the applicant.
And to continue?
Any discussion? Seeing none, Council President, please take the roll.
That is Councilman Riley,
Yes.
Council Vice President Ferry,
Yes.
Councilwoman Jermaine,
Yes.
Councilwoman Vargas, Councilman Campo Piano,
Yes.
and I vote yes. And just to harp back on that, who made the motion to continue and who made the second? Okay, thank you.
Next, we have a mobile food establishment license for Sam's New York System, 6 Freeborn Street. Is the applicant present? Entertain a motion?
You want a motion to continue?
Yes.
Motion to continue.
Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, Council President, please take the roll.
Councilman Riley,
Yes.
Council Vice President Ferry,
Yes.
Councilwoman Jermaine,
Yes.
Councilwoman Vargas.
Yes.
Councilman Campo Piano,
Yes.
and I vote yes.
And no business from the traffic engineer, no show cause, nothing from the police department. I see no business from the fire department. All right. And I'll entertain a motion to hear the license renewals as a block.
Motion to hear the license renewals as a block?
Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, Council President, please take the roll.
Councilman Riley,
Yes.
Council Vice President Ferry,
Yes.
Councilwoman Jermaine,
Yes.
Councilwoman Vargas,
Yes.
Councilman Campo Piano,
Yes.
and I vote yes.
Is anyone in the public that would like to be heard for or against any of these renewals in chambers? Is there anyone on Zoom that would like to be heard for or against any of these renewals? Please raise your hand.
See no public comment.
I'll entertain a motion to approve the
Motion to
block.
approve.
Any discussion? Seeing none, Council President, please take the roll.
Councilman Riley,
Yes.
Councilman Ferry,
Yes.
Councilwoman Jermaine,
Yes.
Councilwoman Vargas, Councilman Campopiano,
Yes.
and I vote yes.
Moving on to the monthly schedules for roads on the Patuxent, I'll entertain a motion.
Motion to approve. Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, Council President, please take the roll.
Councilman Riley,
Yes.
Council Vice President Ferry,
Yes.
Councilwoman Jermaine,
Yes.
Councilwoman Vargas.
Yes.
Councilman Campopiano,
Yes.
and I vote yes. And who made the motion and the second on that?
I made the motion to approve.
And who seconded it?
Campopiano.
Thank you.
Next, we have the Cranston Stadium. I don't see a list of anything. So I don't believe there's any events there. Next is the Mindfulness Well and Spa. There's a name change. It's the same ownership. And this is for informational purposes only. No votes will be taken on this. There are no presentations. So at this point, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed?
Aye.
Thank you. This meeting is adjourned.
Thank you, everyone. Are we still on? Council Member Renzulli, I know you're watching at home. That was a pretty quick safety services meeting. Just want to say.
I'm raising the bar for you.
What are you insinuating?
We do miss you though, and we'll see you soon.
I think Matt can do it all the time if you'd like. Perfectly happy to give it up.
Council member, you can talk because we're not actually in a meeting, so I think it's okay if you want to say hi or talk.
I'm trying to, is it letting me? Okay. And, all right, that's it. Thank you.
Stop making everybody wait. Like, yeah, fuck, making everybody wait. Hey, that's famous last words right there. Pat, how you been?
Dun, 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 dun. Okay, it's 7 PM and I would like to get started with this month's Finance Committee meeting. Council President Poplakis, could you please take a roll?
Thank you. Council Vice President Ferry,
Present.
Councilman Riley,
Present.
Councilwoman Marino,
Present.
Councilman Donegan, Councilman Richard Campopiano,
Present.
and I am present. And let the record show, Councilwoman Renzulli is absent, but I believe she is watching from home. So thank you, Councilwoman.
Okay, may I please have a motion to approve of the minutes of the prior meeting?
Second.
Council President Poplakis, could you please take a roll?
Council Vice President Ferry,
Yes.
Councilman Riley,
Yes.
Councilwoman Marino,
Yes.
Councilman Donegan, Councilman Campopiano,
Yes.
and I vote yes.
Okay, I know I have something a little bit out of order tonight that we probably should have done at Safety Services. We as a council want to congratulate Armin Naquette for his new position as the head of the Fire Cranston Union. So as a council, we welcome you, just replacing Scott Robinson. Okay, there are no committee matters carried over. Okay, I would like to open up public hearings. Is there anyone here in chambers or on Zoom that would like to make any comments on anything that's on the agenda tonight?
See no public comment?
Okay, we have no public comment. Okay, next we have new matters before the committee. First, we have real estate tax abatements. Do I have a motion?
Motion approved.
Second,
Any discussion? Council President Poplakis, please take a roll.
Council Vice President Ferry,
Yes.
Councilman Riley,
Yes.
Councilwoman Marino,
Yes.
Councilman Donegan, Councilman Campopiano,
Yes.
and I vote yes.
Next, we have real estate tax abatements. Motor vehicle tax abatements. Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve?
Second.
Any discussion? Council President Poplakis, could you please take a roll?
Council Vice President Ferry,
Yes.
Councilman Riley,
Yes.
Councilwoman Marino,
Yes.
Councilman Donegan, Councilman Campopiano,
Yes.
and I vote yes.
Next, we have tangible tax abatements. Do I have a motion to approve?
Second.
Any discussion?
Who made the motion?
Who made the motion?
Motion to approve. Second.
Our president is doing double duty tonight, so we have to go a little slower.
My shorthand is not good.
Okay. Council President Poplakis, could you please take a roll on the tangible tax abatements?
Council Vice President Ferry,
Yes.
Councilman Riley,
Yes.
Councilwoman Marino,
Yes.
Councilman Donegan, Councilman Campopiano,
Yes.
and I vote yes.
Okay, next we have a tax assessment board of review assessed December 31st, 2020. This is for informational purposes only. Is there any discussion on this matter? Okay, next we have tax interest waiver approvals. May I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Council President Poplakis, could you please take a roll on that matter?
Councilman Ferry,
Yes?
Councilman Riley,
Yes.
Councilwoman Marino,
Yes.
Councilman Donegan, Councilman Campopiano,
Yes.
and I vote yes.
Next, we have tax interest waiver denials. Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Council President Paplaskas, could you please take a roll on that matter?
Councilman Ferry,
Yes?
Councilman Riley,
Yes.
Councilwoman Marino,
Yes.
Councilman Donegan, Councilman Campopiano,
Yes.
and I vote yes.
Okay, last on the agenda for informational purposes only, we have Purchasing Department providing an RFP. We're asking Director Strom to please speak on this matter briefly. Oh, and we'd like to wish Director Strom a happy birthday.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so I know there was some discussion in the past about how we wanted to approach the constituents of the city to get their opinions on some of their ideas of how we should use some of the ARPA funds. And one of the issues, one of the methods that we were considering is doing an RFP to various local professional polling consultants. So we would do a poll throughout the city and in all aspects of the city, different sections of the city, to get their opinions of what they think would be something that they would like to see us use the money for. The cost of doing something like that ranges anywhere from $10,000 and $20,000, and it can be paid by ARPA funds. So I wanted to let the committee know and the council that we would like to do the RFP, and once I get quotes, I would like to come back to the council and basically discuss about, what the cost is and how we're going to go about implementing this. So I was just wanted to put it on the agenda as a preliminary for tonight.
Thank you.
Okay. Also, one other thing, I do want it to be known that we have not used any money to date, but based on the budget, we've committed, and I just want to emphasize this, 7.8, almost 7.9 million for revenue loss. And also it was approved for the commitment, because it's a separate fund and it's an enterprise fund, for the ice rink. Those two items have already been approved by ordinance in the budget process. So that's something we'll need to address it, but we don't have to do it right now. We can wait till the fourth quarter. Okay.
Thank you. Any discussion?
Motion to adjourn?
Do I have a motion to adjourn? We have a motion to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed?
But it's going to be a pleasure. I won't have to deal with you in this negotiation.